And there we have it. A nice heavy. So we're going to get straight into the haircut, and this is the section impact that we'll be talking about. We've got a triangle section on this front, which is going to be the fringe, the butterfly bangs, if you wish. We've got these two disconnected sections just here. That's where we can really customize it for the individuals. We've got these two sections here, which are then going to be over directed. So in similar videos to mine, where we've got forward graduation, where we're bringing the hair up to here and cutting it like that. We've got this section on top, which is a diamond section. And that is basically at the end going to be sliced in to create a lot more sort of like dramatic layers, really recognizable. And then this back section is going to be brought in to those two sections on there. So where we're going to start is actually on these two sections just here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that clip out, and we are just going to, down that diagonal section there from the diamond section, we're just going to take it in sections straight down, and we are just going to over this edge of the triangle here for the fringe. That is where we're going to pull up to. These are just going to come up and over slightly like that, so you can see. And then this section will meet, that section will meet, that section will meet, and then putting in a beautiful layer internal on this haircut. So we're just going to bring up, and we're looking for that there. And when I'm looking at how I want to affect the length, see that doesn't really reach. So we want to go that a little bit shorter with it. I do want there to be a lot of texture in here, a lot of built-in layers. Whereas normally when I'd be doing a forward graduation, what you'd probably find me doing is that, and then cutting up through there like so. But we're going to be having this up here a little bit more. Now, I just want to see where this length is on this back section, because when I bring it up, I do want to take some off, and that'll be taking an inch off there. There's our first section cut. Second section is then pushed forward, over directing. There's the guide there, making sure we're hitting that section just there. And then, now what you can see is we've got that shortness there. We maintain that length, which gives us a shorter to longer. I'm just going to steal a little bit because that's going to be my guide. There's my guide from this side. I'm then coming up to meet that guide. There we go. Find that guide. Find where we're sort of cutting to, like that. Next section, pushing that up to that guide as well. We know that those sides are both going to be balanced, and we're working from shorter to longer. Beautiful. Now we want to be working around this back section now. So just taking the clips out, and where we want to be working is I want to take a piece of this section here that we cut as our guide. We're just going to bring straight up from the head, straight up to the ceiling, and we're going to be cutting in our line like so. So I'm just going to have the head there, and I want to find that guide, which is there. And once I've cut a piece, I'll forget about it. Next section, we're going to bring straight up. It's as if we're working around this diamond section on top. Like that. That second piece that we've got there, we forget about it. There's our second cut, which is going to be our guide. Straight down. If the bottom doesn't reach, no worries. That means we're maintaining all the length. That means you're going to be affecting the length. And just so you're aware, you know that you're going to be removing length. So however much you're taking off is going to be how much shorter your length is going to get. Just be aware of that. Because if one of your clients says, oh, I don't want to lose any length, and you're like this, and when we get to the middle, we're going to start on the other side and work our way round, is we've got the point of our diamond section on top of the head. So again, straight up to the ceiling, making sure we get those tangles out. And we're on our last section now on this middle back on this left hand side, because we just touched the point of our diamond. So let's bring it all straight up to the ceiling, making sure it's all detangled. Get as much of that hair in as possible, and we are literally taking just a dust layer off from in there. I suggest you do by popping a clip in. And now what we're going to do, we're just going to bring this. How quick is this? I find this such a quick and methodical way of just putting in layers into hair. And like with cross-checking, that is all that back section and side section there, all done. And we're just going to pop the fringe in now. We're still leaving those pieces that are disconnected on the side. When it comes to the butterfly bangs, from these layers we've put in through here, these are going to float over the top. But also the disconnected pieces, they're what's going to add sort of like this soft butterflyness to the edges. Like butterflyness. A line down the middle, either side of where that middle part would be. And what I want to do is I want to find the length, and I want to find the length here. I want to go quite short with it because we've got the edges which are going to be adding that floatiness. So there will be a good length just there, because that's just going to hit the bridge of the nose. So I'm just going to bring that hair straight out, making sure my cut is going to hit the bridge of the nose straight up. That's going to give us quite a heavy fringe area. We're going to split this left hand side into two. That's going to be pushed in to that middle of that fringe there. We're going to be still coming out 90 degrees from the head, making sure that we're over that point there. So it gives us that shape running through there like that. I'll show how I pull the hair over to me. I'm taking the middle section, I'm going to half that fringe section, I'm then going to push it into that middle. I've got my guide just there, making sure I'm coming straight out from that head. Final piece of this fringe area, making sure we're pulling it now over that middle section, and there we have it, a nice heavy but face framing butterfly bangs. So what we're going to do now, we're going to get all this dry underneath. So we're going to take out the clips from this disconnected section, because what we're going to do then is we're going to connect that once it's dry with a razor. So the mannequin is all dry. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to work through the front section with my GHD Kronos straighteners, just through here, and we're going to tickle into these little disconnected pieces just to smooth those over slightly. So taking the razor, this is a Yoi texturizing razor, and I'm just going to pull these, and I'm just going to just feel how we want this to look. So I still want some pieces that are disconnected over the fringe. So I'm just going to just get my comb in there, and here's those shorter butterfly layers that we put in already. I'm just taking off pieces like that just to add some more shape and definition around the front. Now here's another piece. Now I think we can just take off a bit more of the edge. So I'm literally going on top of the hair, just on top of it, and just melting away like fullness and thickness, because I want this front to be nice and floaty. I think we could just go across on the surface of that just to take off any more of that sort of weightiness that's already in there. And I'll just be again just doing this on the other side. You can see how this is just really nice and floaty through there. I'm going to do exactly the same on this side, and then rejoin me on the top section. So that's that top section all dried now, just wrap dried over the top, so you can still see there's a lot of length still in there to do. And what we want to do, we basically want to take in that back section. There's our layer from earlier, and there's disconnection over the top. And we don't want to connect, but what we want to do is want to be over directing all that top section back, and then find your desired length. And I'm just slicing my scissors through that top. Again, over direct the next section back, find that disconnection, and I just want to be slicing in some more layer, so it will give it just that little bit more texture and height, shape and definition around the front. Now here's another piece, and there we go, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. I'd love to know. But this is the salon series, and this is basically what I'm going to be bringing you, so you can take to the salon floor with the simplest of section patterns, cutting techniques, that you can create these on your clients. So thank you very much for watching. If this has been beneficial to you, I'd love to know in the comments down below. If you are new, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video.